Let me take you to the festival of enchanting musicians and masked dancers of Fagli.
The story of Fagli starts in Banjar, a small hamlet on the alternate route between Kullu and Shimla. With a population of over 2000, Banjar is also called the Valley of God and is gateway to the Great Himalayan National Park. So we reached Latipari at around lunch. Musicians were busy playing enchanting music as they celebrate the awakening of Vishnu Narayan, the god worshipped in the Banjar Valley. The word Fagli comes from the word Fag, which falls between February and March every year. Fagli goes on for a couple of days and involves processions of dancers, music players and devotees in traditional costumes visiting the villages of the valley to declare the end of the winters and to deliver Lord Vishnu Narayan's blessings. Everyone was looking up, waiting patiently for something. Suddenly, with loud applauses, comes down a rushing cavalcade of young boys from two adjoining villages. This is a race from the village to the stream downhill, and the leading two only will continue till the bottom. They bring back this holy grass, local calls shuli. Villagers wait patiently for the boys to return, and then the grass brought by the winners will be taken to the temple in a ceremonial procession. This grass is used to make beet, offered to the Lord and used in Fagli ceremonies. As the dusk approached, the procession moved towards a higher ground besides the village. Dancers started rehearsing their moves as the villagers gather in front of the holy deity where they are blessed for the upcoming harvest season. Deities usually use a medium, most commonly a human, to give sermons as such. I tried to comprehend what the deity was saying, and all I could grasp was the deity telling the villagers not to feel jealous of anybody, and he would ensure that there would be enough to prosper in the coming year. Dancing starts and the masked dancers dance in a circle around the holy place. This dancing from village to village continues throughout the night. Fagli is a festival which is celebrated at a time when people here bid farewell to long winters and life rejoices. Lord Vishnu Narayan is woken up from his celestial sleep and locals rejoice this awakening. Celebrations move from Latipari to Belon, where Lord Vishnu Narayan temple is located. Lord is offered local incense and the beet prepared by shuli grass. people have this bizarre tradition of abusing each other on the occasion of Fagli Festival. This bizarre ritual is an important part of the festival. The reason why these people do this was explained to me when I attended the Fagli Festival in Tosh few years ago. The explanation is that the local deity refrained the locals from saying bad words to others. These 2 days of the year, the deity gives full permission to people to let loose by singing the traditional songs of abuses. The songs have developed different melodic compositions over the ages. Walnuts are thrown all around as blessings for the upcoming season. The dancers' faces are covered with masks that for generations have belonged to the village families and are taken out and worn only on this occasion. The attire of these masked dancers, who are also known as mandalas, comprise of a decorated handmade wooden mask passed on from old generation to the next one, and a colorful hand-woven robe called chola. They move from village to village, house to house, showering blessings in this strange tradition. Though some villages completely prohibit liquor as their deity has instructed, while some really dive into the whole festive zone by spilling gallons of homemade wine. At the same time, on the other side of the valley, processions are moving with Lord Vishnu Narayan visiting villages with a parade of devotees and dancing mandalas. Fagli masks are usually larger than any other types of Himalayan masks. Differences depends on the village from which they come and on the sculptor's personal taste. Some of these masks can be multicolored with wreath of feathers on top, but mostly belong to a stylistic tradition that can be considered classical. Each mask carries a powerful and mysterious emotion of the craftsman who designed and worked on the mask. There is such freedom taken in the designs of these masks that you won't find any mask similar to another. Though most of the traditional old masks have found their way following the grey routes to the galleries of Milan, Brussels and Paris. Celebrations in Belon are in full force and Vishnu Narayan Devta is brought out for the beat ceremony. This is a very important ceremony in this festival. The deity's palanquin is accompanied by two beads, one of the mandalas and other of the deity. Riding on his yak-hair draped palanquin, Narayan Devta dances alongside the masked men and villagers to let the evil forces know that the deity has awakened. Mandyalas dance alongside their beloved god. While every village is done celebrating and dancing, it's now time for the beat ceremony. Beat is inter-village ceremonial gathering that's organized between two or more villages alternatively. One member from each family in the village dance around this dancer carrying beat basket on his head. The focus of the villagers dancing around him is to get under the beat when it is thrown out in the air. The person upon whom this beat falls arranges feast for the whole village the same day. If you like dance, music and culture, there is no better festival to experience than Fagli. I hope you enjoyed watching my attempt to showcase this Himalayan festival. I know I have to learn a lot and have just begun, but I am willing to dedicate me for this. Give me a shout out and subscribe to my YouTube channel for my upcoming travel tales. Thank you.